Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today, I'm gonna be showing off my personal training guide to get from level 1 to 200. Um, Not gonna lie, training sucks. So, I haven't really like trained very much lately, but when I do, there's always the same like 8 or 9 maps that get me all the way to 100. And then from 100, I think I'm one of the few people that train at a map that I think that not many people really know about, but is one of my favorite training spots. So yeah, let's get started. Oh, lag, lag. Okay. um, from level 10 to level 30, like most people, I come to Flaming Mixed Golems. This is like the one map I find that's like not very contested a lot. Keep in mind this is reboot. My training guide in regular server is actually much different just because they don't have such an insane level difference damage reduction. But yeah, level 10 to level 30 you want to come to Mixed Flaming Golems at Golems Temple 3. And I'm going to show you how to hyper rock everywhere just because in reboot hyper rocks are pretty accessible. If not, you'll have to figure out how to get to these maps without uh, blah, hyper teleport rock. Then, once you hit level 30, we'll go to shaded dump site. Right here. Dang it, that was my next guess. But this map is kind of big, but I think for a lot of classes it shouldn't be too bad. Um, but this is the one. I'll have all the EXP info down below just because I'm on a character that actually I don't really think the EXP info is that relevant, but this map is really big. There's a lot of mobs, so it's if you have a great mobbing class, it's pretty fast leveling. You're only here for 10 levels from 30 to 40. And after that, you're going to go to another map at Savage Terminal, which is Hazard's Lair 3. This map's even bigger. Keep in mind, all my training maps include Kishin, so if you don't have Kishin, it'll be considerably slower. I don't want to give an outline of how long it normally takes me to hit level 200, just because level 190 to 200 is the one that takes a decently long amount of time, and I've never really done it unless my character was strong enough, so to like one-shot the monsters. But yeah, this is level 40 to 50. And then once you hit level 50, you're going to go back to Maple World, to Victoria Island, and I think everybody knows this map, but Wild Boar Land. You're going to be killing wild boars. They recently made this map smaller, so it's a lot more convenient to use, but I typically spawn my Kishin up on this top platform, and then let my character run the, oh, sorry. Oh, I just chaosed the shit out, I just chaosed this guy. But yep, put Kishin up there, and then walk around and attack. I don't want to spend too much time in each map, just because I feel like all you need is the map's location. I feel like I don't even need to make a video about this. I could just comment and paste the information down below. But once you hit level 55, you're gonna go to one of my favorite training maps. I think this is it. Skeledogs. Not this one. You're gonna go into this little tower here. There's a hidden portal. What you do is you're gonna Kishin this top platform, and you can just kill one platform, jump down, kill the next, jump down. This teleports you back up, and you just repeat the process. You're here for 10 levels from level 55 to 65. And yeah, once you hit 65, if you are strong enough, this is where everybody goes, I think. I really don't know if there's an alternative. So most people like to go to Silent Swamp just because it's bigger. The platforms are much more, like, I guess, realistic in terms of killing. What I do is I'll kitchen the bottom platform because it's the one that uh, is like hardest to reach, and I'll kill middle, the two middle platforms and the top platform. If you can't find a Silent Swamp map, I actually find Humid Swamp to be better. I typically train here over uh, um, the last map, Silent Swamp. And what I'll do, I'll put Kishin on this platform where it's not hitting anything, and then just move around with my class and just kill. You're here from about 60. So you'll start coming here at around level 60, level 65, depending on how strong your class is or how strong you are. And you're gonna stay till 75. And once you hit level 75, the next training map you want to go to is not here, I think here. Ice Valley 2, where the White Fangs are. I'll get here. This map, I think, is also pretty popular. But what you want to do, Kishin this top platform, assuming you're Kishin one-shots. And then your actual training class, you're going to want to just kill these two platforms. It's optional to place your Kishin up on top, where there's, right up here, where there's no mobs. But the one thing I hate about it is traveling from this middle platform to the top takes a while if you don't have teleport. So if you have teleport, you can teleport up twice really quickly. But if you're a class that only has flash jump, you have to flash jump up here and then walk all the way up. But if you have Kishin there, you can just kill these two, and it's a lot more convenient. So I don't necessarily have the fastest training guide. I have the most convenient for the people who are lazy. But I think it's pretty decent if you were to compare it to what other training guides would say. So not much changes just because the same maps are always just so good. But before I keep talking, you're here from level 75 to 85, and once you hit 85, you go to, I'm pretty sure, the most popular map that everybody trains at, and that is Sahel 2 or the Desert of Serenity. So if you're lucky enough to find a Sahel 2 map, there's almost always someone here. Kishin this platform, and then jump down and kill those mobs. If you can't find one, usually the Desert of Serenity is open, so you Kishin this platform, and you'll be able to kill these mobs here. I think this bottom platform's a little smaller and it's pretty comparable. So, yeah. You're going to be here from level 85 to 100. And now once you hit 100, what you're going to want to do is to fight Zakum, normal. You're going to want to job advance first, of course. And then you want to, before you enter, you're going to want to get a rune. And it's optional, but I highly recommend you get a 2x EXP buff. And once you have those two, you want to enter Zakum as quick as possible and kill him. And once you do, you'll get roughly 6 to 8 levels, I think, or 6 to 9 levels. So that you're not training in those awkward maps between 100 and 110 or 108, somewhere around there. And Zakum will do it. And you also need to do Zakum anyways because it'll get you your Aquatic Eye accessory and your Power Crystal, Condensed Power Crystal. These are going to be the two face and eye accessories that you're going to be using for like a while until you can get Sweetwater. So do that. Zakum hopefully gets you to level 106 to 109, and after that, where you're going to want to go is Master Robos. As you can see, you really say between like 6 levels of a monster, of a mob, before you go train there. And it'll get faster as you level because you'll do more damage and you can clear faster. But I always leave Kishin on this platform and then train on these two. But if you have a very good mobbing class, go ahead and just cast Kishin up here. And then you can just kill the 2 or all 3 of the mobbing platforms. If you can't find a Toy Factory room, the map, I believe right before it, is just as good. Honestly, I prefer this one. Again, I'm really lazy when it comes to training, and I can just go left and right here without ever having to jump up, so yeah. You're gonna be here from levels 106 to 109 all the way to like 120 120 something, 125. If you don't like training in these maps, what you can also do is just do Zakum once a day for like 3 or 4 days, and that'll get you to like 115, and then you can finish off at Robos or somewhere. Just because I know those levels are like so annoying because there's no like insane map. And then once you hit level 25-ish, you're gonna want to come to Black Moon Bunnies. Now keep in mind, a lot of these maps are gonna be hard to kill in, just because it's really hard to get good gear at a low level in Reboot, because you have to make every single item from acquiring on that character. So as you train in these maps too, you'll be getting Pencilier gear, Utgard, and all of that. So Moon Bunnies is your next map. You're gonna train here from 130 to, 125, sorry, to about 130. So you're not here for too long. And once you finish at Moon Bunnies, if your class is strong enough, you're gonna go back to Elnath, and this is the map you want to train in. Keep in mind this is a Star Force map. You need 55 Star Force to be exact, and by that time you should have a hat, face, eye, overall, I believe, a weapon, maybe a belt if you've done a. No, I don't think you'll have a belt. You have a cape, you have a glove, you have shoes. So all the basic armors and an earring. And you should be able to get 55 Star Force. And if you do, this is the map you want to train in. It's super long, but it also gives a lot of EXP. Most classes can hit both platforms as you're moving left to right, so it shouldn't be a problem. But if it is, I don't know what to say because it's really like it's really set in stone. But an alternative to this map, if you don't have the Star Force, is to go to the bottom of Ludi Clock Tower, and these will have significantly less, about half the Star Force. But I actually like training in this map too, just because of how compact it is, kind of. Um, Again, I don't have the exact EXP ratios because this character is too high leveled. But I usually train here from like, let me see what level these mobs are. 130 maybe, 130, 140 maybe even. It really just depends how lazy I am. I don't mind spending a little more time if I don't have to work as hard. So once you finish here, your next map is gonna be in Mulong. If I can figure out how to get there. Mulong. Right somewhere here. I think it's the last map. Yeah. Actually found out about this map like pretty recently, but come here. These are around 130 something. You can kitchen anywhere, but I'll train here from 130 to maybe 140. I'm just giving alternatives just because I know a lot of maps might be full. Sometimes I've stayed here till 145, but once you do hit 140, 145, I'm gonna go right back to Ludus Lake, and everyone trains here just because there's very few good maps to train in. And it's also very compact, so you want to train here. And while you're here from 145 to about 150, you want to make sure that you loot a complete set of Pencilier gear. So that includes weapon, hat, overall, glove, shoe, and cape. Because that'll most likely be the gear that you're using for a long time. And once you hit level 150, you're gonna Maple World, Minar Forest, Colossus. Actually, I'm gonna show you that again on a different, when I'm not being hit, just so it's a lot clearer to see. 150, you're almost there. The last 10 levels you're gonna train at one of my personal favorite maps, which is just there. All these are my personal favorite maps, and I think you can guess why. It's because they're really easy to train in. You're gonna train here from 150 to 160, as you can see, the mob spawn is great, especially if you drop down Kishin. The two platforms are relatively easy to kill in. So yeah, you're gonna train here to 160, and at 160, this is where my training guide and a lot of other training guides really deviate, because at this point most people go to Night District, to go to Aliens or whatever. I stay in one map from 160 all the way to 180, or to 185 even, just because I love this map. It's one that not many people know about, but I'm gonna show you how to get there without a hyper teleport rock, and then with a hyper teleport rock. Oh. So what we're gonna do, come to Genesis. There should be a travel agent here. Oh, there isn't. What? Maybe in Leafree? Usually there's a travel agent on this platform right about there, but she's not there anymore. So where are you? Tell me what I gotta do. Alright, oh, she's not here. Okay, looks like y'all are gonna have to buy a hyper rock. But what you wanna do, Zipangu, you're gonna come to Showa Town and enter Showa Town. Once you're here, you're gonna go to roughly the middle of the map where you see Kompe, and you're gonna ask him to take you to the hideout. Once you're here, you're gonna enter and go almost as far right as possible. It's one map before the furthest right that you can go to. And since these maps aren't usually like very populated, you might be able to find a good burning spot. A lot of the earlier maps that I mentioned don't have good burning because everybody trains there, and there's really no alternative to them, which is why I think everyone trains there. But as you can see, every map we've walked in was 100% burning. And so is this, I think. 90, so close enough. Depending on what class, I'm gonna say you're a Connor, you want to cast Kishin here. And then over here, you have mobs that just constantly spawn from this door. So all you do is just sit here and attack the same spot. But you can go left and right. There's very little mobs besides, I mean, not very little, but a lot of them just concentrate from this door right here. And I don't know why it works, but yeah, I really like this map. I'll stay here from like I said, 160 to 180, 185. And then after that, you can move. Oh, I can. Oh, I can. This is 195, so you're going to want to come here around 190. From 180 to like 185, what you're going to want to do, let's see if I can find the map. Oh, right here. Can't go. Okay, but I'll leave this first. Quick tip, if you change channel in this map, you'll automatically be brought back to the beginning. So that's right here. Yes, and you'll get out. Right here, Gate to the Future, Desolate Hills. So you should be able to kill these mobs at this point, assuming you've been gearing up along the way and you're not at like 50k range at level 180 something. This is the map you want to train in. Kanas have it particularly easy because I believe this summon kills both platforms. Just kidding, I lied. But yeah, this is the map you want to train in all the way up to 185, maybe 190 if you want. Actually, I think it is 190, yeah. So from 180 to 190, you're going to be here. You can hyper teleport rock in. And if you're strong enough to kill Chaos Horntail, kill him along the way. He gives quite a bit of EXP, so I'm not going to include that, but yeah, that's the plan. So you're here, and then at 190, everybody knows this map, FES2. You're trending from here all the way to level 200. There's not really an alternative, but some people, not really an alternative. Some people train at maps like aliens and whatever. I don't like those maps because they're so awkwardly formatted. It's a lot of work for me. But yeah, that completes my training guide from getting to level 1 to level 200. Let me know if you like it. Let me know if you don't like it. It's my personal training guide that I'm sharing with y'all, so I'm doing myself a disfavor in this, giving away my Showa Town map, which is pretty much the only map that deviates from everyone else's training guides. But yeah, thanks for watching, guys. I'll leave a map description and everything in the description below, so you don't have to watch this whole 20-minute video to learn where to train. You can just look down in the description. I guess I should have said this in the beginning, but I'll make a highlight of it in the comments just so some people see. But other than that, yeah, good luck training. I was gonna say something. Oh, for all that don't know, I have a public Discord channel where I take people on Chaos Root Abyss runs, Hard Magnus runs, and just general boss carries. Every week, every other week when I have time. And that's open to anybody. So if you need help killing a boss or whatever, join the channel. Read the info channel and follow the directions on there. I guess even though I've been kind of deviating from that, just because there's a lot of people in the channel now. But keep your heads in there, and I'll more or less just notify you when I do decide to run. And if you're there, you can join and get yourself some CRA gear. But yeah, thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you next time. Peace.